What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And today, yes, that's a Krispy Kreme hat I'm wearing. Star Disney Star Wars has released another commercial for the Galactic Starcruiser, and we're gonna break it down. Unfortunately, I can't play the whole thing, but I am gonna cut it up so you could see like the different pictures. It reveals more of the inside. They've laced this thing with John Williams music, and if you know YouTube, anything with John Williams, anything gets clipped, claimed, whatever. So I have to play a lot of this without music. I'll fill you in on what they say, and if you want to see it for yourself, go to the Disney Parks YouTube channel. You could watch it there. It's only 2 minutes. Then I'm going to go over to Twitter because there's something interesting happening on Twitter. The Galactic Starcruiser was made for sequel trilogy fans, and a lot of those fans are starting to feel left out. You have the greatest IP in the world, Disney, and you can't even get your fan base correct. Anyway, let's do this first. Because quickly it's going to go right to Rey. And there it is. The lightsaber that they teased, the very first thing. And everyone thought you could buy one. But unfortunately, they're having a lot of problems with that saber because it's made out of the same material as a tape measure. So the only person you will ever see using that is Rey. And like I said in my spoiler video, Kylo Ren takes over the ship, Rey shows up and ignites the saber in a dark room, probably something similar to this. And everyone's supposed to cheer and clap and all that stuff. But this looks like the atrium here where you go in, probably go to your rooms here or the dining hall. Obviously, they have this set up for your magic bands to tell you what to do, where to go, or it's something to do with your cell phone. But this is where you wait to go to your room, apparently. Now, this is the launch pod. That's the first thing you get into. They put you in a launch pod, and you look out, and you can see the Halcyon, and you fly into your ship. That's it. You're off into your ship. So they're giving it all away, kind of, in this little quick teaser. Now remember, if you play this normal, it's like boom, boom, boom. It goes by so fast. So that's why we're pausing it. This is another picture of the atrium, I believe, because these are the same, whatever that is, things set up where Rey was. And I believe this is where you check in. They've got an R2 unit going around. It's the only sign of Star Wars that you can really tell that that's Star Wars is they have an R2 unit. I'm not sure what this stuff is on the wall. There's a lady in a wheelchair. I'm sure she's happy to be there. Places to sit down while you're waiting to go to your room. This is your room here. Again, I'm just curious. I keep bringing this up. Do they have a television where after you have all your fun, you sit there and you can turn on the TV to watch the news or watch whatever? Or no, it's not like that. This is what you watch. The screen raises up and you stare out into space all night. That's what's going on. They also fly to Bespin, the Cloud City, to see a fireworks show on that screen. This is as fast as the clip shows. Like, so that's from your room. That's from the room where you're staying. There's Chewbacca with the younglings, probably sneaking around, fixing the ship because it was sabotaged. And here's a bigger view of the video game component where you gotta shoot TIE fighters. Again, it's a 2 people gameplay. It's not even, I don't even know. I don't know. You can see the target on the screen. One guy moves the target, the other person shoots the button. There's the same droid they have in like every promo shot. Now you have to remember, this is a pretty empty room. It's going to be filled with people. I don't know if they're going to have people waiting their turn. I don't know if they're going to have a ton of people. And one person's the lucky guy that gets to pull the lever for light speed. There you have it. And that's up here. Now they're going to... This is button pushing. So they're pushing a button. That does something. Looks like a simple game. You know, of, I don't know, Simon or something, you know, I don't know. Again, they've shown this footage before, the launch pod going into the atrium right there. And then it gets into the director. I'm just going to let this play because they are sitting at the bar. They're just talking about how cool it was when we all came together to develop Galaxy's Edge. There's the bar behind them and the bar stools. And they've got 3 glasses of water. That's all they're saying. They were like, it's so awesome, wasn't it? He's like, yeah, I had a lot of fun. He goes, it's finally here. It's finally launch day. That's what they're saying. If you don't believe me, watch it for yourself. So here is the meeting. Of course, they show the picture with John Williams. There is John Williams at Galaxy's Edge. And you can only hear it. You only hear it when you first walk in. For like 10 seconds. The rest of Galaxy's Edge doesn't have Star Wars music. Doesn't even have Star Wars music. Yeah. I mean, they could fix that. And they're going to show more of the inside. Again, this is more like patting each other on the back, saying it's finally done. It's here. We've got everyone with masks on. All we've seen is Atrium and the launch pad, or launch pod, excuse me. And now they're in the dining area. It looks like they tried to model, like, do you get a smoke and drink? And that just looks bad. That looks terrible. I know cosplayers could do a better job. Like, I'm trying to find. Listen, I know there's a ton of YouTubers and people out there that watch, that criticize me. I've seen it. I've seen them criticize this channel because they're like, oh, he's just negative. He wants to hate it. I'm trying to find the positive here. I'm trying to find that there's no positive here. There's blue drink. I don't even know what they're eating. That is a terrible. Why would you put that on the camera? All right, so now this is in your room. I guess it's like when you're on like any long flight, it has a map, tells you, hey, we're going here. Hey, we're going here. And you could, like right here, it says Coruscant. So, and it's like, this is the cruise line. This is where we're going. So you could look at that for an hour. Hey, look, this is where we are. How cool. I have no idea what they're doing. Now they go back to saying like about the dining room and how awesome that was. How that's an experience. There's Gaia singing that welcome to the new world. Like, where did they get that from? Come fly to the end of tomorrow. Whatever the song is. I've watched these commercials too many times. I need a vacation of my own. Here is where the First Order shows up and takes over the ship. I remember. I'm sorry, I keep bringing it up. 2 months ago, I released all these spoilers. I released them all. That video has like over 100,000 views. And these haters of mine are like, he's a liar. He's making it up as he goes. Why would he have the information and we don't? I was right about the retractable blade not being for sale. First Order, Kylo Ren, Rey, all of it. All of it! Maybe I have somebody inside. Now, this is the Sabacc table. You see she's wearing the magic band, some kind of purple haze drink. There's the dice right there. Dice cubes. I don't know if Watto touched them. And there's blue. They got to put that freaking milk everywhere. There it is right there. I mean, I don't know what to say, man. Like, it's just, I'm not there. I'm not there. And people that are saying this guy's just bitter, he didn't get a free trip. Man, I knew from day one I was getting no free trip. I knew from day one. So I ain't bitter about it at all. I just want them to do something good with Star Wars, you know? And it's like they're isolating everyone. And now with the Disney parks that once had this magic to them. And I run a theme park channel for Geeks and Gamers. it's aggravating to see the magic disappear and how they're just catering to the rich. They're catering to the wealthy and their families. They're catering to rich people that aren't necessarily Star Wars fans, but just think Star Wars is cool. That's their target audience here. That's it. So they talk about the rooms. We've seen this footage before. Finally saw. I'm really glad they thought of safety and everything. That's cool. There's Chewbacca. This angle makes the bed, the bunk bed, look a lot bigger than what the other angles did. So I'm assuming they thought of that. It does look like cruise ship rooms, very small, very plain. And look, he's into it, man. He's just blowing up TIE fighters. What happens if you don't blow up the TIE fighters? Does it change the experience? Like, what happens? What happens if it doesn't work? What happens if they have a glitch? What if the controller sticks? I don't know. Like, is it automatic? They go on and talk a little bit more about how exciting they were to see it. First Order probably make an appearance the first night. Just like looking for a spy. There's Chewbacca with the kids, which I like that. I mean, we saw that footage. They fixed the ship. There's the R2 unit. They talk about the excursion to Galaxy's Edge, which if you want to go to Galaxy's Edge, just go to Hollywood Studios and just pay a regular ticket and you can see Galaxy's Edge. This is all Galaxy's Edge. That's in Galaxy's Edge. This is all Galaxy's Edge. Has nothing to do with the cruise. This is they don't really do that much anymore because of the pandemic. So now this is back in the Starcruiser. You have I don't know, man. Like, this is in the Starcruiser, trying to have the kids use the Force. This is a first image that we haven't seen, and you just wonder. I'll back it up and pause it. You just wonder if they're still gonna do this, because after the pandemic hit, a lot of this was changed. There's the lightsaber training. So that's how they're going to do it. 4 people at a time. And you hit the lasers. And they tell you how to stand. Very interesting. Very interesting. There's that scene with the child trying to move the rocks. It wouldn't surprise me if they had something set up where the rocks move. Maybe. So there's a lightsaber training, as we've seen that before. See, the First Order moves throughout the ship looking for the spy. And you could work for the First Order while you're there. There's Greedo's girlfriend. There's Gaia the singer. There's the First Order looking for something, and they're playing Sabacc digitally. They're happy because she's singing that song, Come Fly. Basically, again, at this point, they're just talking about the immersion experience. Now they're not. These people are seeing something different. I don't know what they're looking at. And here is our first look at the Porg game. And if I got this wrong, believe me, my people will tell me how bad I got this. So you can see there's the app on the phone. And this is a big role in your experience. And so they're going to hit a button and it's going to give you data. Maybe they're working for a spy trying to fix the ship. I mean, it just looks like pushing buttons and using your cell phone and slapping on the Star Wars name. There they are back in their room. That's one of the bigger rooms where they're all just kind of hanging out, just enjoying whatever they're enjoying. And these people are still saying, this is incredible. I can't believe we did it. I can't believe we got it done. They're still wearing those Disney badges. And that's basically it. If you search Galactic Starcruiser hashtag on Twitter, you will see people I ain't listening to any influencers. I'm not listening to one person who got a free ride and their review. I'm not listening to them because that's all that Disney wants. I mean, and there's a lot. There is a lot of them. And it is fascinating. This whole journey has been fascinating to watch. It's been fascinating to watch. And I want to bring up this thread right here. This is from Ricky. Ricky is a proud sequel trilogy fan. He is a proud Star Wars fan. And there's nothing wrong with it. You like it. You like what you like. It's your life. I thought I'd be the perfect target audience for this experience. I'm a lifelong Star Wars fan. I mostly love the new movies and Disney Plus shows. I'm a lifelong fan of theme parks and immersive entertainment. I can afford this 2-day experience, yet I feel left out. He goes on, and I appreciate your honesty. I appreciate your honesty here. He shows a little commercial of like the exclusive clothes and jewelry that you could buy now. He goes, this merch does nothing for me. The marketing doesn't speak to me. The whole tone and vibe just seems off. Like it's an entirely different franchise. It's so bizarre to build something that seems so tailor-made for me, but leaves me somehow lacking any desire to go. He is not the only one saying this. That's all I'm saying. I'm truly having a hard time wrapping my brain around it. Who exactly is this for? Is it only for a younger generation of Star Wars fans with wealthy families? Yes. It's for rich people that aren't necessarily Star Wars fans, but just think Star Wars is cool. That's who they're targeting. Or is the assumption that I don't need to be marketed to and I'll just go anyway? Question. I want to go. I'm definitely curious. But thanks to the marketing, I feel like I already know that this experience won't be what I would want it to be. I look forward to visiting Galaxy's Edge, and it's surpassed my expectations. Loved all of it. I felt like it was marketed to me, and it definitely fulfilled that. Now, Starcruiser feels different. The earliest promo video and website for the Galactic Starcruiser totally spoke to me. I was pumped. Part live, immersive theater, part themed environment, part culinary extravaganza, part real life role playing game, and yes, so much more. Sounds incredible. Somehow, the evolution of the marketing, merchandising, and glimpses have failed to capture what those early words offered. Instead, I see kids playing with characters, a family playing cards, and adults getting drunk, and some goofy video games. I hope that once the press embargo lifts Friday, this experience will be much clearer to me. We all hope that. We all hope that. Again, let me bring it back to the beginning. There could be a possibility that this is absolutely amazing. But I mean, we're not dumb here. We can see with our eyes. We can see like what they're doing. We're watching it all. And on top of it, after Friday, when all the free experiences are out there with video and everything, oh, it's going to be a fun week for this channel. I hope this preview week reveals a whole lot of thrilling surprises that live up to those early words. And they just might. I hope I'll be rushing to book this thing soon. I really want this to be amazing. Also, I hope there's more merch than that fancy Chandrilla collection. Star Wars is all about the underground, not high society. Nailed it. Nailed it. Nailed it. Hoping to learn that the experience fulfills that dream of being rebel scum. Anyone else feeling this way? Cautiously excited, but also incredibly confused. And then the first response was expanded universe fan. First time, how they feel. And that's it. That's it. Friday's coming. Friday's coming. So we're going to see what this is all about. It's coming, folks. Just a day away. This is Jay. Thanks for watching this video. It's going to get interesting for the next few days. It's going to get interesting. Thanks for checking this out. I will catch you maybe in another hour. They keep dropping stuff quickly.